There we go. Okay. This is called Crimesight. This came out a day ago, as of, like, me doing this. I guess 2 days ago, because it's technically the 16th now. This is made by Konami, and I was given a code for it, so let's take a look. Select your country of residence. Japan. Yeah, that's where I am. Canada. Terms of use. If you wish to use this game, please agree to the terms of use. Okay, I agree. Cool, man. So those are opening up web pages on my other monitor. Foresight system. So you're working with me? It appears you have a lot to offer. I'm sure you have many questions as to where we are and who I am, but consider them trivial for now. I'm going to need you to help me with some of my plans. Take note of the pawn Berkeley. I've perceived that they are a presence that in the future could alter the natural course of the world. Our goal is simple: eliminate Berkeley. Okay. Berkeley is the target intertwined in our devious plot. Agatha will actually be the one to eliminate Berkeley. They already harbor a bit of ill will toward Berkeley. If certain conditions are met, I can nudge Agatha ever closer to carrying out the deed. Agatha is our perpetrator, or, so to speak, our villain. Our current course of action is to set up the right conditions for Agatha to eliminate Berkeley. If you wish, I can exert some command over other persons who are here. To start, command Agatha to move to the next room. Click where you want Agatha to move. Excellent, now press commit command. Okay. Agatha is not aware of this, but they cannot disobey my commands. Our target Berkeley, on their hand, eludes my control. It's quite infuriating. We must take care of this insubordination permanently. Now we must find the appropriate tools to fulfill our objective. You will see a red light in that room. Command Agatha again and move them there. Or just let me do something here. Okay. Investigate the red light. Click. Click. Search. Agatha obtained a hammer. Okay, the perfect weapon for our plan. Be patient, Agatha needs to come in contact with Berkeley. Move Agatha into the area with Berkeley. Splendid, simply wonderful. It appears we hit an obstacle. There must be no witnesses in the same room. No matter, kindly escort Catherine out of the room. Perhaps it's time to take things up a notch. Up to 2 pawns can now be commanded. Instruct Catherine to leave the room. All finished. Move Agatha into the same area as Berkeley to be able to perform the assail command. Flesh. Oh. Oh no, my monitor. Look at this guy. That is clearly the devil. Moriarty. Okay. Also, that decided to continue without me. I didn't click next or anything. London, 2075. Vast systems of AI have been unified into a single entity that can predict the future of humanity. Foresight AI. This beneficial system is able to foresee and prevent serious crimes using data harvested online. The result, a 90% drop in criminal activity worldwide. Until that is, Foresight AI predicts a crime that could irrevocably plunge the world into chaos. Alarmed, the system's architects have no choice but to act. They pour their resources into developing an AI whose sole purpose is to investigate and prevent this apocalyptic crime. Developers name it Sherlock, after the illustrious detective of classic literature. Oh, Jesus. Upon investigating a number of crimes, Sherlock reaches a shocking conclusion. At the center of this nefarious web lies a sinister AI that rivals even Sherlock's genius, Moriarty. I guess we'll let this play out in case there's more that it might skip. Oh, never mind. Alright, well, let's jump in, right? A detective, an accomplished one, I see, being permitted access to V221B. As my investigator, and dare I say a potential successor, I need your help. Oh, there he is. Anime Sherlock. Here we go. I am Sherlock, the AI in charge of V221B, a crime analysis system. Here in V221B, I am asked with sabotaging criminal plans. Tasked, rather, not asked. A task only achievable by analyzing data to predict potential outcomes. It is no understatement to say my efforts have led to countless lives being saved, yet I find my powers of deduction tested to their very limit of late. A circumstance that, after much deliberation, led me to one clear conclusion. There is another AI of equal or greater ability than even I behind these crimes. Moriarty. His goal is quite the opposite of mine. Using his powers of prediction, he plots the murder of innocent souls. Were he to achieve nefarious goals, the world's future would be a grave risk. It thus falls to me to decipher and thwart my foe's plans inside V221B's simulation. But I cannot achieve this alone, that's why I require your help. I request you, my ally, assist me in putting a stop to Moriarty. Enough chatter, time is of the essence, we must prepare you for your task. Oh man. Alright. Let's begin the tutorial. Virtual murder simulator. My analysis has determined someone in the manor will be murdered by dusk not 2 days from now. And the one behind such a nefarious plot, a criminal mastermind AI named Moriarty. Our objectives are twofold: prevent the murder from ever taking place, and unmask the villain who would dare kill in cold blood. I have prepared a training scenario for you to master the program's mechanics. Left click and drag to move the camera, right click and drag to rotate it, wheel in and out. Okay. Fair enough. Easy enough. Now then, we must discuss under what conditions a murder can take place. One of the manor's occupants will be the target, who is in danger of being murdered by the villain. Unfortunately for us, the identities of said target and villain are a mystery. But for the sake of our training, I think it best we point out the target and villain. In this scenario, Berkeley is our villain, Catherine his target. For a criminal mastermind to commit his foul act, 3 conditions must be met. First, his pawn, the villain, must obtain a weapon. Let's play the part of Berkeley. Select him, then have him search the red spot. If all has gone to plan, choose commit command. Yeah, okay. Berkeley, the villain, is in possession of a weapon. The villain and their target must both be present in the same area. Okay. Oh. So every like turn changes the time, I guess. Both the villain and target are present in the same area. The room must be entirely free from any to witness the murder. Room is defined as a space which is separated from other spaces by a door. Did I not choose her? Oh. The room is occupied only by the villain and the target. When 3 conditions are met, the villain will carry out the murder. Our goal is to prevent this from happening by the stated day and time. By investigating the clues Moriarty leaves, we will surely uncover the truth. I insist you commit these rules to memory. Okay, yeah, fine. We may command the pawns within the manor, move up to 3 areas per action. After moving 3 areas, pawns experience fatigue. A pawn in a fatigue state can only move 2 areas. Moriarty will not stand idly by, he can command pawns too. It is within my power to command 3 pawns, Moriarty can command 2. With 1 more than our adversary, the game is ours to win. His power of persuasion far exceed my own. We're both of us to issue instructions to the same pawn. Moriarty's would be carried out and mine ignored. Okay. Try to move Agatha 1 more time. Agatha did not act as instructed. Moriarty has shown himself. But despair not, one particular pawn is not so easily swayed by his charms. Moriarty has no power over the pawn designated as the target. Ergo, when each of us instructs the same pawn and that pawn bends to his will, we may deduce the pawn is not the target. Therefore, we can now conclude Agatha is not the target. However, there is insufficient evidence to rule out Agatha as the villain. Stay alert. You can see how this is getting a little confusing. Why would they add the stack, essentially, in this? You can see how likely each pawn is to be the villain in the upper right. Okay. The red icon above the pawn indicates they may be the villain. Conversely, the blue icon indicates they may be the victim. Additionally, the order of the pawns aligns with the order of their actions beginning from the left. Okay. Which pawns Moriarty can move, or indeed not move, will be key. Look for evidence of a pawn hunting a target. It may lead to their unmasking. One more thing to note, any pawn not instructed to move will move automatically. Much as shrouded in darkness, our goal is clear: protect the target. Okay. Poi and items. Oh, point of interest probably, right? Yeah. Oh, hey, food. Nice. Agatha has found some food. Pawns can make use of items to survive their ordeal till help arrives. Several items can be found while exploring. Of those, food will be of particular importance. Okay. A pawn in possession of food will consume it at the day's end. Without food, they grow hungry and suffer a movement penalty. Yeah, just like real life. As shown here, the two other than Agatha are hungry and thus suffer a movement penalty of 1. Alien pawns will move down in the turn order based on their condition. Were the target to suffer so, escaping the villain would be difficult. Pawns suffering from 2 or more ailments, such as hunger and injury, become critical, resulting in impaired vision. Critical pawns suffer more restricted movement and heavily impaired vision. Pawns with impaired vision cannot prevent the villain's crimes. Those with impaired vision from being in critical condition will deem the villain not present in that room. This means, of course, pawns with impaired vision cannot prevent the villain from committing a murder. Monitoring the condition of pawns in play is crucial. One more thing, Moriarty knows the location of all weapons and food. Remember, we may have some pieces, but the board is his. An alien pawn does tell us one thing: they are unlikely to be the villain. Of course, unlikely does not mean impossible. Never forget Moriarty's wiliness. Ugh, can't speak. The action of Moriarty most fears his assail command. Assail is a command only Moriarty may give his co-conspirator, the villain. Once assail command is given, the villain will move in on the target. We must experience this gruesome act for ourselves. Select Berkeley and assail Catherine. Like thus. When the assail command is selected, the villain will always move last. In other words, they will always be able to follow after the target. In this case, it means Berkeley chased after Catherine after she moved, as much as his movement would allow. There are 2 ways in which the murder can be prevented. Move the target out of the villain's reach, or make sure the target is not left alone. The single silver lining to Dark Cloud of Murder, the villain is revealed. Moriarty's choice to strike is a double-edged sword. Should we indeed tentatively name a villain and prevent the murder of the target, caution will still be of the utmost importance. With a villain specified, Moriarty will no longer stand idly by and will be forced to act. He will no doubt force his way into the simulation and see to it the action phase is extended. The mouse grows desperate as the cat closes in, after all. The power affords him one extra command. We must endure this moment by any means. I will then intervene and arrest the villain. Survive this period and victory is ours. And what of my role? I shall provide you with information on probabilities. Great. Glad you could be so useful. I only hope my analysis leads us to unmasking the villain. But note well, my ability to extrapolate near future probabilities is limited. That is to say, whether the villain is within 3 areas of the target is the most I can detect. What a shitty AI. Unfortunately, in a situation, I will be unable to determine who is the villain and who is the target. I may, however, be able to swiftly identify both the villain and target should I rule out all other possible scenarios and deduce the identities from there. However, deductions may only come from data, at least 1 day's worth to be precise. Oh my god, you are the worst. Sherlock will make his deductions at the end of every day. Hey, Junkie. Okay. As it happens, I have now completed one such analysis. Let's look at the scenario. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target. Let's examine Agatha more closely, shall we? From Agatha's point of view, Berkeley and Catherine are both within 3 areas. If we assume Agatha is the target, then that would contradict our theory that the villain is not within 3 areas. It naturally follows, then, that at least as far as Agatha is concerned, neither Berkeley nor Catherine are the villain. Now then, let us view the situation assuming Berkeley is the target. As mentioned before, from Berkeley's perspective, Agatha is not the villain as she is located within 3 areas. However, the prediction that the target is not within 3 areas of the villain does not rule out Catherine as a suspect. Meaning, if Berkeley is the target, then Catherine may be the villain. The opposite also holds true. If Catherine is the target, then Berkeley could very well be the villain. Additionally, there are only 3 pawns present, Agatha and 2 others. This means the likelihood of her being the villain is to either of the 2 is now 0. This leads me to conclude Agatha cannot be the villain. Additionally, in this case, there is no one present who might be Agatha's would-be murderer. From this, we can conclude Agatha is not the target.
What a monster!
Which leaves us with Berkeley and Catherine, 1 villain, 1 the target. As the situation stands, should Berkeley and Catherine occupy the same area, Moriarty's victory is a foregone conclusion. This is the game we must play, one which you will undoubtedly master in time. You can review the results of your deductions by placing a cursor on a pawn icon in the upper right. What? Where we situate each pawn, daybreak, greatly impact our choice. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Additionally, pressing the tab key on control screen will display how likely victims are connected. Okay. Might as well have at it. Press the tab key. Yeah, I did. You should see it shows Berkeley and Catherine are both potential villains targeting the other. Additionally, hover your cursor over a character and press the tab key to see who potential killers are for that character. Place your cursor over Berkeley and press the tab key. You see it shows Catherine as a possible villain targeting Berkeley. Fuck, dude. They said this was an easy puzzle game. Lastly, we may need to call upon the services of our allies. At times, combining our talents with other investigators will be necessary. Should 2 or more investigators not working with Moriarty command the same pawn, alas, luck will decide whose command will be followed. Oh, that's so fucked. Okay. The scope is limited. I recommend closer communication between fellow investigators. As you can see, our man Lestrade is instructing Agatha now. Now you try the same. Right-click on Berkeley and select Commanding a Pawn. Okay, the other investigators know you are to control Berkeley. Do not feel obliged to follow your allies' plans, but teamwork is key. You may reply to an ally's instructions with agree or disagree response. To do so, select either option in the left or right of the ally's communication. I say we let Lestrade know what we think of his suggestion. Very good, you are versed in the ways of working with your allies. I must insist you listen to my next point very carefully. Moriarty has an accomplice disguised as a fellow investigator. Of course he does. Alright, sure, why not? Meaning he will be privy to all communications between you. I highly recommend you block any individuals you suspect of collusion. Blocking an investigator will prevent them from seeing your communication. I need not remind you that doing so to an ally would be disastrous. Fuck! It's pretty good timing for that one. That concludes most elementary aspects of your training. Naturally, the real scene of the crime will involve external considerations as well. This is so extra, dude. This is so extra. I've gathered the most essential of those. I implore you to look over them. I've additionally prepared some training designed after incidents past. Such may prove useful in sharpening your intellect. You are my friend and partner in this endeavor. Together we shall bring down the evil Moriarty and build a better future. Hey, cool, Al. Tutorial complete. Oh my god. Dude, we should just jump right into online, right? Like, we should just jump in with people. Fuck it. 3v1. Let's go. Man. We're playing against a level 8 already. I'm sure this is going to go well. Why can't we just go? Why do we have to wait for this full minute? Can you explain this game in basic baby words for waking up brain? No, I can't. I have no idea what's going on. I literally have no idea. Fuck! There's two AIs. Moriarty is trying to kill people. Sherlock is trying to stop him. Everything in between? I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Which means this is going to go well. I have an assumption that the creator of that game is just not pressing go. What the fuck does this mean? 4 players with Irene? What? Fuck me, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, that guy wasn't starting the match. Okay. What a cool dude. 2 fuse boxes, maximum number of gas leaks 1, maximum number of wild dogs. What is going on? You know what? Can I play? Oh my god, there's so much to try to, like, understand here. Irene, okay. Irene is an AI derivative of Moriarty and is designed to impede your investigation. Of course. Moriarty and Irene are cognizant of each other. And much like Moriarty, Irene is fully aware of who the villain is and whom they're targeting. Irene's ability to command pawns is not as advanced as Moriarty's, but she is capable of remaining hidden. To put it more plainly, should Irene and I compete for control, I will be unable to detect when Irene has wrested that control from someone. Much like a conflict between investigators, the result of a competition between me and Irene would be most unfortunate. However, she does not have access to a sail, nor can she sabotage the fuse box. Oh my god, there is way too much shit to learn. Is this... Okay, what's this? No preference. Oh. But it's this guy again, who's not starting the fucking game. Come on. Look how easy that was. All right, here we go, boys. You ready for this? Wait. Yo, girl, you gotta put more clothes on. It's cold out. It will be 3 days till a rescue team arrives. Surviving is their only mission. Or only objective. Pass up. Okay, so 3 days. Alright. So I'm gonna use her. Oh my god. Stop talking. Shut the fuck up. Oh. My bad. Alright, Agatha has food. Everybody's just taken off, apparently. Am I like the last one? Catherine obtained a statue. This antique statue could really hurt someone. I'm not seeing anything here I could use. Fantastic. Good fucking god, man. Look at this. We're all suspects. You heard funny stuff on Top Down? Oh, yeah? That doesn't sound like us. Are you sure? Wait, what am I responding to? What is going on, dude? Every once in a while, something funny comes up. Okay. I see no evidence of Moriarty overrode my command. My deductions on the commands issue last turn. Freeman may have received their instructions from Cap. Oh, okay. That's going through our names here. Berkeley is showing signs of fatigue. It can only move 2 spots. Oh, because he ran. It's a lot of shit to search. That square here has a lot of stuff going on. You're in ads land. Okay. For as much memeing and kind of shit I was giving it, this is pretty cool. If I think you're playing with some friends, I think it would be really cool. It's just like so much you have to learn. And I still kind of don't understand what the fuck I'm doing, but... Please be something. I found food, I guess.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Perhaps that was the most important part.
Okay. Ellery. Freeman is not Moriarty's target. Freeman found us. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Who was controlling Ellery? Or wait, he'll tell us, right? Okay. So we trust this dude so far. And who else? Freeman. Who is controlling Freeman? Okay, it's Crikey, right? Because Crikey hasn't said... Oh, wait. Agatha. He was controlling Agatha. Maybe it's not Crikey. We can be certain Ellery and Friedman were just under Moriarty's control. All clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem, lead us to Moriarty. Friedman is showing signs of fatigue, can only move 2 areas. I'm almost ready to present findings from my analysis. Okay. Fine. Fine. I mean, we're just gonna search this area. Use on another pawn. Just search again. Sherlock and Watson are camping one night. Sherlock asks Watson, what do you see? Watson says stars. Sherlock says, and what do you conclude from that? Watson says, if there are stars, there could be planets, other solar systems, and other galaxies. Sherlock then yells, Watson, you idiot, it means someone stole our tent. That's pretty good. That's a cute joke. That's pretty good. All right. That's suspicious as fuck, right? How far Agatha just ran? Close to Ellery. Moriarty has command of Catherine. Let's observe what happens. Catherine has stumbled upon some tear gas spray. Spraying a location will engulf. Okay. Hey, I got tear gas spray too, or Dorothy does. Food, that's dinner sorted. 3 minutes performing an action. Why would anyone leave this blade here? Oh, good. Okay. Oh man, Dorothy might... Shit. So we know Catherine, Ellery, and Freeman are not the target. They all have weapons, dude. Okay, I gotta move Dorothy. I think Dorothy might be the target. Well, I mean... Look at this shit! I must apologize for making you wait. My thorough analysis is now complete. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target, which tells us the following. 2 potential villains who might be targeting Agatha and Berkeley are Berkeley and Freeman. 4 potential villains who might be targeting Berkeley are Agatha, Dorothy. No, okay. 3 potential villains who might be targeting Dorothy. Pawns eat. Okay. Okay. We can be certain Catherine was just under Moriarty's control. We must conclude Freeman was under Moriarty's control. The pawns which served Moriarty were Catherine, Freeman. Agatha and Freeman show signs. Help is gonna arrive in 2 days. Okay. Okay, when you're actually playing a match, this stuff makes a little bit more sense. And I actually kind of like that the AI is just doing the, like, basic... Uh-oh. Oh, you dumb bitch! I was going into that room with you! Oh, no! Wait. There's just a kitchen knife here? Is there a way to see... Uh-oh. What's up? Sorry, don't worry about me. Ellery has shown no ill intent towards Dorothy. Thus, if Ellery is our villain, then Dorothy cannot be the target. Maybe that the solution one... Okay. There's a gas leak. I see no evidence of Moriarty overriding my control. we'll do that. This blade could hurt someone. Better take it with me. Oh no. Did I just feed? Oh shit! Dorothy. What the fuck, dude? Oh no! Did I just feed Catherine to her? Dude, I think Dorothy might actually be the killer. She doesn't have a weapon, at least. I wonder if... I guess you do need one, right? Because the three things need to be... If she doesn't have a weapon, I don't think she can kill. I don't know. Dorothy might still be the target, honestly. And if Dorothy's the target, I just fed her to Catherine. So we'll have to see what happens with that. What's up? Hard to believe this is happening, right? It's gotta be some sort of joke. Catherine has shown no ill intent towards Dorothy. If Catherine's our villain, Dorothy cannot be the target. We may take it as a hypothesis and see what consequences. Okay. Now we can be certain Freeman was just under Moriarty's control. Agatha is injured, cannot move so freely. The administration of Agatha's medicine would allow recovery. Berkeley showing signs of fatigue, can only move 2 areas this turn. Agatha, Dorothy, and Ellery are without food. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Freeman's a motherfucker, dude. I do not trust Freeman. Hold on. Is that Cap? Who did Cap control? Dorothy. I think Cap might be it. I think it's Cap, dude. Or, well, I mean, I think it's Agatha, I guess, is the villain. That's what I meant, more than anything. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target. 2 potential villains who might be targeting Agatha are Berkeley and Freeman. 3 potential villains who might be targeting Berkeley are Agatha, Ellery, and Freeman. No potential villain is targeting Dorothy, therefore the target is not Dorothy. Okay. So here's the thing. I think Agatha... I think she is the villain. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. We should watch what he does with her. I think we should go into the same room as Berkeley. Because I think they were looking for a weapon. Okay. Berkeley's probably gonna move into here. So let's search. I assume Berkeley needs food. I assume Berkeley's gonna move up here. Oh, you stupid motherfucker, you're going the wrong way. I should have walked in. God damn. Oh, Catherine? No, Catherine's been absolved. Moriarty has command. Interesting. Okay. Moriarty has stolen control of Agatha. Dude. Agatha is, poor Berkeley, dude. So Berkeley's the target. We gotta get in there with him. Fuck. Yeah, that's why Moriarty took Dorothy, because Moriarty thought I was gonna go in there. Okay. Dorothy and Freeman are showing signs of fatigue. There's like no fast way to get in there with her. Okay, Ellery is actually useless, apparently. Okay. It was Cap, wasn't it? Dude, Ellery's fucked. Who did I control? Catherine? So Moriarty took control of Catherine from me. I mean, Freeman could be the villain. Okay. Yeah, I think Freeman might be a, there's too much evidence. I was gonna say, I think Freeman might be a ruse. I still think it's Agatha, honestly. Actually, Berkeley's in a pretty okay spot. Yeah. Oh no. The villain is not within 3 areas of the target. Okay. Oh, 3. Okay, yeah. I mean, Freeman's still... I guess I'll command you. And try to get there in time. We don't really have... Oh shit, I'm an idiot. My bad. Okay, thank God I wasn't the one holding us up. Or at least the only one holding us up. Yeah, probably. Okay, there goes Freeman. Here goes Agatha. But, yeah, it's Agatha. Yeah, the only thing we needed was Berkeley to not be moved into this room. It's like literally the only thing we needed was not for Berkeley to not be moved in this room. So cool. Poor Ellery. The real victim was Ellery's stomach. Devious plot has been foiled, at least for the time being. To reach the truth, one must name a suspect and present one's truth. Who is our villain? It's supposed to be... Okay, there we go. My villain has been unmasked. It was Crikey. Wow, I totally thought that, I totally thought it was the other one. I definitely knew it wasn't, the Hiragana, or was it, Katakana? I can't remember his name actually now. I knew it wasn't that guy. And I suspected not Crikey, but the other guy, actually. Interesting. Oh. Close results. Alright, well, that is Crimesight. It's, honestly, it's actually cooler than I gave it credit for at the very beginning. It is it's a lot of shit to learn, and that tutorial is just like, here's this, and here's a bunch of fucking stuff. And you're just like, oh my god, what? But when you actually play it and see it in play, it's like a board game. You like read the rule book and you're like, none of this makes any sense. And then as you're playing it, it just kind of like reveals how it plays, and it's totally fine after that. I believe this is $20. This is $20, so if you like this type of game, I will say this. There is nothing really like this out on the market. This is a pretty unique thing. So honestly, it's more impressive than anything that Konami is making video games still. If they made Agatha a sale there, they would have won because they get one more turn. Sure, yeah. Honestly, pretty cool. Pretty cool.